He'll never be normal again. Don't worry.
Hey, welcome to Friday Night D&D with DM Kalsto.
Happy
Hello.
Friday. How's everybody doing? Hopefully good. Good to see you, Excel. All right. Well, we got a lot of different stuff we got to get done tonight. So, Dustin, did you want to do a recap?
I sure can.
Or actually, I would call. Oh, now that Patrick's dead, do I call you what I typically call you? We'll have to see how that goes. But anyways, go on.
All right. Okay, that's not ominous. Where we last left off, our party was being torn asunder by the ferocious winds of Zano Vizwin, with many barely being able to stand. As a final taunt to those left standing, Vizwin began to ascend towards the top of the cave and put on the ring of invisibility that they gave to Strix. Theris, tapping into the power that he bonded with in the abyss, and the souls that he had accumulated, reformed his spells into a darker form and began to chase after Vizwin on the back of an undead phoenix. Though unable to see his target or keep pace with him, Vizwin managed to escape and complete his ritual of deadly wind. As the wind of death filled the caverns above, the party began to gather their dead. Jason was the first to notice that the deadly air was coming down towards them. Baron, refusing to leave Patrick behind, did one last push to find something significant of his body and found his head within the mud. Sealing the room with stone to protect themselves from any air getting in, Leah was convinced that Strix was still somewhere within this mine. Using the ancestral spirits that had remained, Baron was able to help Leah locate Strix, and after a short rest and planning a rescue mission, they were able to extract Strix and a strange blue fox from their cells. Using the teleportation circle that Theris had prepared in the meantime, the party was able to successfully leave the lower level of the Zognot mines, but had no idea what the consequences to Curzon were. As the party brings back their dead and rests their bodies and minds, is where we start today's session. Roll for it. Highest one gets the inspo.
Are you gonna make them roll off? Nice.
Yeah,
What are we rolling?
just d20s.
There's some Theris initiative rolling right there.
11 high. No, 15 high.
It's no fair. The Ash doesn't even have hands.
Yeah,
Can't roll
it
dice.
just kind of blows over the top of it. I gotta go get my coffee. Be right back.
Unless you want to say Deft gets it, Leah also needs to roll.
Yeah, and everybody, the players who forget to do this, spend your points to unlock some Slav squat for David.
Oh, hold on. I got to do that. I have so many points. All right, my 2,000 are dead. We can't do over 2,000, can we?
No.
No, it's 2,000 per session.
Oh, well, good thing we have 3 streams a week.
We got
All
30
right.
days to do it, so.
We got this. I got my 2,000 a day set. Apparently, I watched the show a lot. All right. So, picking up where we kind of left off, you guys were getting ready to decide where you're going to go, if you're going to go with 2 separate groups. So the first one you had was basically going to Penelope's house, where Theris's child is, to use the workshop to repair Patrick, hopefully. Then there was also, you have your house you haven't been to, or some of you may go to start resting if you weren't going to do repairs, or elsewhere. But I believe Leah had like a ridiculously long list of pending spells to go through. So, what do you guys want to do?
Well, first thing, I think the sending spell.
Before I walk away, I think we had discussed earlier in the week or a day or two ago about, because I'd forgot that my son was in the other place, so I'm good with everybody just traveling together unless somebody else has got something else they want to do. No, I may have to.
Jason basically goes where Leah goes. All right. So what's your plan? Are you ready, telephone?
I can just type them all out if you want while other people do things, or I can.
If any of them pertain to what you're going to immediately do, I'd say make those. If they aren't, you could always type them out to me.
Okay.
But then I can't make fun of you.
I forgot my list.
I know Tess and Death were two of them.
Tess, yes, let's do Tess first.
You're going to try to find a friend of Baron's. And then it was like Deft, of course. And Penelope, I think. Something like that.
Figure it out. I'm going off the cuff here. First one I'm going to send to Tess. See if she's awake yet.
Well, Excel's already in chat, so Excel, why don't you roll a D100? I didn't even see John's there, too. Guys could do your initiative if you want, but... Alright, roll a D20 and see if you beat him. Excel's got it. Go for it, Excel.
One.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Is that the first one you've rolled in chat, Excel?
The best part about this, though...
I know you've gone low, but I don't know if you've gone that low.
This is the second time this has happened. You literally had a 1 last week, and you have 1 now. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, what did you want to put in that message?
Hello, Tess. We had to take an emergency exit. We're all okay-ish. Lots of news. We'll keep you updated. Is everything well?
You hear a message back. My head hurts. A lot going on. Should probably come by soon. Hope you're well.
All right. Well, we'll do a follow-up with that later. Next on the list, the dwarf guy we ditched in the mines.
Thordis? He didn't
Thordis?
come with us?
No, not Thordis. The other one. Boss
Brannick.
man. Brannick.
And whoever was with him.
Yeah.
And not Terry.
Okay, to Brannick. Died. Oh, slumber.
Can't kill him. He just keeps coming back.
Always.
Hello. Hopefully you made it out okay. We had to take an emergency exit. Lots of bad shit down there. Currently very blown up. Did you make it out okay?
And you just kind of get this mumbling back. Jones, why don't you make another D100? Before I make too much evil. Watch it be another 1.
But we weren't evil.
No, John,
That was a
you just
D20.
get it this time. You don't need to fight.
Yep. Oh, I thought it was 100. Okay. Okay.
78.
Much better. L1, is that you? I don't know where I am. And then it just goes quiet.
Okay. That one's not doing great. Next. Who's next?
You. You can just send yourself a message.
Yeah, let's send myself a message. I'm gonna send a message to Deft.
Before you do that, I need you yourself to roll a D100.
Yoink.
Okay. Go for it.
Hello, Pink One. Coming back anytime soon? Have fun in hell. That's all.
All right, you do receive your message from yourself.
Oh, yeah, I found Allie. Gonna need a little bit of time to figure this out. We're good though. We're good. Definitely in hell, but we're good though. For now.
Reply received.
Okay, Penelope next.
Do you relay?
Hello. Yeah, she would have been relaying everything.
Mhm.
Alright, let's have a sigh of relief knowing that at the very least he's not dead.
To Penelope. Hello, we are going to take a slight detour towards your home, if that's all right. We have some things we need to work on, and we'd love to make use of your shop, if it's not too much trouble.
It's just gonna reply back. Exciting, dear. Looking forward to your visit.
Okay, delightful.
Feel free to use shop. He won't mind.
You'll make him not mind. You mean?
See you soon.
Okay, is that everyone?
I think so.
Yeah,
unless
because
you got anything else.
Baron's not here, so he doesn't get it.
Is Thordis with us?
You just see him in the back nursing an ale.
All right, Thordis. It seems your employer, boss, Amanda, is not in the best of sorts. He might be trapped in the mine.
Oh no. You don't think he heard me yell, do you? It's all my fault.
You know what? Surely not. I'm sure he's going to be just fine. He
Shouldn't have yelled.
seemed alive at the very least.
I don't think it was you yelling that collapsed it.
No. I yelled for him to come. It's probably my fault he was up there.
Well, we'll send word that he's down there, and hopefully we'll be able to make sure he's all right soon enough. So
Maybe you can leave me yelling out of it. Mm-hmm.
We'll leave. Yeah, no, we don't. We won't discuss that part.
Excellent.
We should get you home, though. What is the plan?
He just kind of picks his nose while you guys are discussing this.
Well, I think we're all going to Karis? Karis.
Specifically Florin.
I'm gonna try seeing if calling Nick is gonna wake him up. I'll be right back.
We need because we don't technically have a circle there. We have to teleport. How many people can you teleport? 9?
8 plus self, so 9 total.
How many bodies do we have? Technically, Patrick doesn't count as a body right now because he's nobody.
Well, obviously, we're gonna have to do some mind manipulation there
If
too.
the
We
fox
have
counts 10,
10,
if the fox
including
does not
fox.
count 9.
Well, the box is in a different dimension.
No, fox.
Oh, the fox.
Yeah, the fox is not in a box.
But
The
you don't think
fox
the fox
does
is not a
technically count
person?
as a living thing.
I suggest that one of us goes to take Thordis back to his home, as well as catches up a bit with Tess. She seems a little out of sorts. And the rest of us can go to Karis.
There comes silence. Alright, I'll take him back. My gem should work as a focus to get me there reliably.
Good.
All right. So Ari and Thordis. Anyone else going with them? All right then.
Do you really intend to split up?
Don't you know the song? You always split the party.
That'll be okay.
Yo.
Yo,
There it is.
you just woke me up.
You're welcome, I think.
Yeah, I'm really sad because I was having a really, really beautiful dream.
Were you playing
Well,
D&D?
now you can have a really, really beautiful D&D session.
Every D&D session. You know what? Nope. Bob Ross, you stay out of my D&D session.
You got to fix your best friend.
Hang on a sec. I gotta go slap myself awake real quick.
There you go.
Okay.
That's an excellent
Hey, thank you for the follow, Stronghold.
a bit thing. Every time you oh no, that'd be too much abuse.
Man,
Nick slaps himself.
I mean, I want to incite Ari, but I know the answer to it already.
Hmm?
All
I
right.
mean, the insight roll would be to figure whether or not you believe you're in the abyss or not.
Oh, well. I don't know what specific... Without asking her if she's in the abyss or something. I don't know if
You said
her
you
body
were
language
fine.
would convey that.
Oh, one type of body language would convey it crystal clear.
You have to get it like tattooed on yourself. This kid has like permanent PTSD.
Yep.
Well, she did look panicked and worried until after the sending, in which she found death was all right.
Oh
which
no,
case she seemed to...
relax. Yeah, no, that means you're delusional. You know what? Do what you like.
All right. You and your little alcohol-smelling dwarf are good to go whenever you want.
All right. Safe trips, everyone. We'll meet you in Karis.
You too.
All right. What percentage do you have to roll for that one?
Because I have an associated object,
You've been
it
there
is
before, too.
guaranteed. I'd have to be familiar with it, but because I have an object from there, it's guaranteed.
What object do you have from there?
He's got a big-ass diamond.
Yep.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's easy enough. You've been there, and you definitely have the big, huge diamond. Big, huge
Big
for your bingo
huge.
cards if you do not
Big,
already
huge.
have it. I think big, huge, and small, little are on the same spot, but if not,
Yep.
there's
Yes, they are.
another one.
Did we reset our bingo cards?
I've been keeping track for a blackout, but not hard.
We technically, I think we reset after the last person won.
Yeah, already won.
I don't know. I haven't.
No, I've
kept
ignored
track.
them since.
I have not officially reset the bingo cards. But if you want to keep track still, that is your prerogative.
It needs to be put in like a random generator thing so we don't get the same ones.
Told you, get me a list of 100 different things, and I'll figure it out.
We'll work on
it. All right, so they teleport off. What are you guys doing? Making a circle? Oh, you got to teleport too. So that's Leah Express, I believe.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that covers us because we lost 2 people. So yeah, I think that covers within your 9, including yourself. All right. Penelope's house we go?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you cast your spell, and you guys find yourself brought to the beautiful town of Florida outside the manor of Penelope's and Mergen's house.
Yeah, we're good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Looks nice and sunny outside. Thing looks in place. What do you guys want to do?
Tanya's alive, right?
To an extent, I think.
Yes, she
I'll
is.
let Tanya go in first.
I look at myself. Do I look alive?
Let's see.
I think you look.
You have a hit point. You're back to alive. You and Solomon each have a hit point. Congratulations, you're back to being alive.
You
I
look
look-
half dead.
I was gonna say, I look at that. I'm all beat up. I'm gonna drag my leg all the way up to the door.
Oh, stop being dramatic.
I'm gonna knock on the door or hit the doorbell.
Sure. So you knock on the door, and you watch as you hear like these thuds making their way towards the door. You open up, it's like one of Mergen's older model little maid robots. Welcome home, Tanya.
I'm home.
Ah, you've brought your friends. Please, come in.
I head in.
All right, so you go inside. Lots of your adoptive father's inventions. Everything looks in place. You don't specifically see any people yet, though.
Do you know where Mom and Pop are?
I believe the lady is upstairs reading, and Mergen is in the workshop.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
As you wish. And he just goes back to what he was doing.
Everyone knows you greet Mama first before anyone else.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you head upstairs. You find her, she's just sitting in her study and she's reading probably like a mystery novel.
I'm home.
Oh dear, what happened? And you see her kind of hop down from her chair and run over to you. You're probably like twice her height, so she makes you kneel down.
Oh, long story.
Who did this to her? Looks at the rest of you.
Did we go upstairs?
I don't know, did anyone go upstairs?
I am in the workshop already. Pulling apart a setting stone.
Sure. I see how this is.
I think I'm still outside.
They escaped for now. She'll just ask you then. Who did this to you?
I'll start explaining the whole journey we had.
Oh.
The abyss too.
Is there anything you leave out?
No, I could never lie to Mama.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can omit information.
For Mama's mental health.
You know, you could leave out the parts like when you hit your friends in the back of the heads with projectiles and spells.
Oh yeah, we're gonna leave that, but we're definitely gonna tell about when I use my own turret to get me out of danger.
That was pretty badass.
Hey,
And we're gonna embellish that too.
That whole fight. It's like your own little Matrix fight. Like, my party had all left me. It was just me, the portal, and the dragon. And I said, not today, dragon.
No shit. There I was.
All right. So that will probably take you a while. You might have to tell her throughout the day too, but you give her you start the download process for her. What are the rest of you doing? So there's the main house, and then off to the left of the main house is where the workshop is, which is still pretty sizable. Or are you just gonna sit in the front and let me roll D100s at you?
I mean, I need to start a long rest. I haven't even actually slept yet.
Yeah, I'll make sure everybody gets inside.
Ah, more children.
You can mark that being treated like a child.
You both look so tired. She already left you. You look so tired. Come. She'll lead you off to a place you can take a long rest.
Oh, God.
You're assuming he trusts like that, though.
Or you could try to attack the robot when you make it down the hall. Up to you. The robot's probably in on it, though.
Yeah. I'll play the game for now.
Okay.
Don't let them know you're onto them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm barricading whatever room I'm put in.
Fair enough. It shows you the room, closes the door, and you barricade behind it. No problem at all. Although we'll say, roll an athletics check.
Oh no.
With your minus
Hey,
8.
it's still a positive. It's still a positive, but
That is fantastic.
Yep. So as you go, you're trying to push the dresser over to the side, and you just strain your back. You can't even move this thing. You've not felt this tired in a very long time, and you just feel like you have no strength.
I still. Fine, I'm sitting in front of the door.
You just fall to the floor in your armor.
Yep.
All right. What were the rest of you doing?
Probably just gonna relax and rest.
Yeah, can we, I'm gonna ask one of the robots, is Douglas home?
I think he was out in the field playing with his creation.
Was he saying here? I thought you said he was in another place.
No, he's here.
He's here.
And that's where I would have been going and looking for him then. Hey, what's up, Saturday? Welcome.
All right. So as you guys make your way, was anyone going directly to the workshop?
I mean, Nick's still AFK, but probably him.
I wanted to ask because I noticed that my spell slots are all refilled. Did
We got a long rest.
We did get a long rest?
Yes, we did.
Excellent. In that case, yes, I want to head straight to the workshop.
Once I get everybody kind of situated, I'll show them the way there.
So you guys are walking out into the back. You see there's some large robot out in the field that's swinging around this giant rock. And you just see Douglas out there just kind of jumping up and down. Why don't we let someone roll a D100 for this one? Gives me a good reason to get a drink from behind me. Plus, hearing Nick's voice just makes me want to drink some days.
Wow.
And the best way possible.
That's
Yeah.
You couldn't have said it any better.
It's because he does the Dwarven accent so well.
I've been needing a drink too.
All right, so we'll give them a moment to roll their D100. What's the worst that can happen?
Probably.
You want Chad to roll a
D100?
D100?
Absolutely nothing.
There we go. 23. Oh, wait, or is that in initiative?
I think that's initiative.
No, well,
No, either way, a 16 or 23, they're probably in the same range.
The 16's a D20.
yeah, John got it.
Yeah.
Still beat him out,
23.
so yeah, it's a 23.
All right, so you just watch as this rock lets loose, and it just smacks straight into Douglas.
Oh dear.
You just hear this small gnome. No, you're not supposed to throw it at him. You're supposed to throw it over him. And the robot just like kind of walks over, picks the rock up off the body of Douglas and sets it to the side and like starts dragging it back to where it started. And you just see you see what should be a corpse just kind of stand back up.
Well, you look like you're having fun.
As it turns and looks at you as you speak, roll a perception check. Baron, you pick this up rather easily and quickly. While you've not met Douglas, you take a closer look at this boy, and it does not seem like it looks like a normal boy. You notice there's like sewing marks kind of throughout. It looks a lot like a person, but it is not an actual person. It looks like it's some sort of flesh golem or flesh creation of some sort.
Oh.
But it looks, for the rest of you, it's a knockoff version of Douglas. It is not actually him.
That's pretty good.
And then you just hear this small voice from behind where the older gnome voice came from. I told you it couldn't throw it that far. Oh! Mr. Theris! He still doesn't call you dad.
Well, I wouldn't expect him to. Probably look a bit different than the last time he saw me.
Mm-hmm. You have a little bit of shimmer from all those little souls, too.
Probably one of the first times actually a genuine smile has crossed Theris's face in a long time.
Oddly enough, the same goes for him, because he's normally a pretty flat individual, and he is also smiling. So you see the knockoff version that he probably made, and then he kind of runs over. You guys are back!
Yeah, I give him a big hug.
Like, I was getting worried.
I was too for a while. I was hit or miss there for a little bit, but we're back and we're good.
As you're sitting there, you give him a hug. You just see from walking back where Mergen is. Well, your sister's here too, who had gone missing that those people had taken.
Thea?
It's like, hi. Like, so you have a kid.
And I have a sister again. And I don't even say anything else other than that, and I just embrace her like and hug as hard as I can.
It's like, oh, well, you can thank your little son there.
He found you?
If it weren't for as you ask her that, she's like, you get the like, actually roll an insight check with advantage because it's your sister.
Let's see, insight. Looking for it.
Yes, he did indeed, didn't you? And he just kind of like nods. And she kind of gives you this weird look, but you don't pick up really what she's trying to throw you. Like, oh, well, we could definitely tell it to you later. It's a good story, isn't it? Like, oh, I was just trying to help.
Have to swap stories because I have some tales as well.
It's at this point the flesh golem of Douglas walks over and just like looks at you. She's like, that's part of the story too. It's like, all right, get back out there. I think it this time. And you guys can freely go engage any of them at this point now.
I do want to introduce Strix and Douglas.
Strix walks over. Why, hello, Douglas. He just kind of looks at him. You look familiar. Have I seen you before? No, I don't think so. But it's a pleasure to meet you. And he just looks extremely happy to meet Douglas. They just kind of start hanging out.
I ruffle them both on the head. I'll be in the shop if you need anything.
Okay.
Try not to get hit by any big rocks, Strix. Not that you could handle it. Douglas, making clones already, by the way.
You just see this really guilty look on his face. Roll an insight check for you. Oh, didn't you? Oh, you had 2 levels of exhaustion, didn't you?
Oh,
Oh, sorry. He's a kid who looks guilty, but you can't prove a thing.
oh, Leah just looks impressed.
Oh, actually. Oh, no. So, do you remember what your son does for fun? He didn't really have any friends,
he
and
animates things to be his friend.
he makes things come alive. Solomon,
Yeah.
roll a D100.
So
You can animate Solomon's corpse.
No, but there might be toys in there in his room.
oh no. Do we want to
Yes.
Aw.
So Solomon,
Uh-huh.
as you're just kind of resting there, dead tired with your -8 from resurrection sickness. 2 in the same day.
Mm-hmm.
You look over and you swear you see something moving under the bed.
I'm not going to apologize for breaking your friend's toy, but I'm gonna go remove whatever's moving.
Why would you do it? Have your Echo do it.
Oh, correct. Yes, that is a good point. The echo, because the echo can't grapple.
It can still hit things. Or do you need to pull it out?
I need to pull it out to see what it is.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and pull it out.
Okay. You look, there's something small under there. It's not moving at the moment, but you can grab it.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it and pull it out.
Okay. It's like a small homemade teddy bear of some sort.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna chuck it somewhere.
No, I
So you
could
throw
probably
it over
get
across the
Douglas
room.
to provide a body for Patrick's head.
That'd be awesome. As you throw the teddy bear across the room, you go back and sit down.
Mhm.
You look over through the teddy bear, and opposed to being laying on the ground, it's just sitting up straight looking at you. Not moving, though.
Oh, it dies.
You just hear a bunch of crashing in the house. Don't mind that. roll roll a dex check to see if you can
Oh,
catch the
don't
teddy
e- you're just having fun now, aren't you?
I didn't make this. Technically, I think Kate
-4.
made the inspiration for the NPC or gave me a picture and general guidance, if I recall.
-4.
It's one of my goons.
So as you grab it, it just snaps its head back at you, and it flies out of your hand, and it pushes off of you, and it skitters across the floor, almost like it's a hand inside of a teddy bear.
Mm.
And it just makes it in the closet. You run over. You don't see it. So it's kind of like if you lose a spider, you can either burn the house down
Don't give me ideas. That was something that crossed
or
my
go
mind.
sleep outside.
Next panel is just everyone outside watching the house up or go up in a blaze.
Oh, you guys definitely heard some random crashing around, but it's not uncommon at this house. Lots of things get broken here. But while you're chasing that, we'll go back to outside.
I'm going outside. It's someone else's house, technically.
Mhm. All right, so you guys all go over to the workshop. You bring Mergen too, I assume.
Yep.
I feel this is your time, Baron, if you're up for it.
I'm up for it, all right.
So, what did you guys need help with?
Well, I have a little bit of a project on my hands here, and I heave Patrick's lifeless head onto a nearby table.
Roll a D100 for me, Nick, or you can let chat do it. Up to you.
Oh man, I love rolling D100s for you though, Kalsto. So I'm gonna do it myself. Sorry, chat.
You kind of throw them up there. Interesting. Where did you find this?
Well, this part in particular, I fished out of a pond, but it was attached to it was previously attached to a body, and it was alive, and it was my friend, and I just kind of found him on the road one day.
I can't believe it. I knew there was more than one of these.
I'm sorry.
Who all is in the workshop?
Me.
So Leah.
Tanya, she's done talking to Penelope.
Oh, the gods now.
Okay.
We're just getting into the meaty stuff. She's literally telling her mom everything since the airship to now.
Yep.
I'd tell your mother everything.
We killed this lady who is some sort of god. We did this. We saw a dragon several times. We did all these things. Oh, and you probably are telling up the time you killed Yavos too.
Oh yeah, we definitely gotta live. We got.
That's gonna take. The Yavos fight is going to take 3 hours because it took 2 sessions.
There's going to need to be an intermission at some point. We'll just put it that way.
So does Tanya just go over? Is Tanya like playing her best hits, or is she playing all the lows too?
We might be leaving out some of the lows, like hitting your own party members with natural ones, and we might be living up some of the better moments. There might be a little of that going on. So Baron,
Leah, Ari's not back yet.
Correct.
Was there still outside?
Yeah, he's talking to his sister, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's just Baron and Leah.
All right. So ACC seems like I've seen one of these before. I just thought it was. And you watch as he's kind of sitting there holding Patrick's head, and the eyeball lights up and turns green.
Is there a dial-up tone?
No, and he just kind of sets it down. It's like, I've never seen it do that before.
Have I ever seen it turn green?
No.
Neither have I. I've never seen it glow green before in my life.
And as it's sitting there glowing green, all of a sudden it goes dim. And you just hear from like further across the room, boom, boom, like something slamming on a crate. You see him pull out some sort of little weird contraption he made.
Like a weapon or like a tool?
It's like a little makeshift weapon he made for himself.
Okay. Does he look scared by this booming?
He has no idea what this is, yeah. But there's something like slamming into crates, like further into his workshop, like in the storage area.
What's that? That's really loud.
I don't know. You're fairly big. Why don't you go check it out?
You said this guy's a gnome, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I give him a little bit of a look because I'm
He's
not.
He's gonna put his hand back to Leah. Don't worry, miss. I won't let anything get you.
Thank you, Megan. I just feel so safe.
I'll take a wee look at it, and I'll go back there with my weapon raised.
All right, so they just kind of sit near the front. As you make your roll an investigation check with advantage.
Okay. As I go back there, I shout out, "Hello, who's making that racket?" And oh man, I have a +0 to my intelligence. That sucks. But nah, man. I was gonna
It's
say
still not that hard. It takes a little bit longer than it should, but eventually you find a crate that's like kind of slamming back and forth, like it's shifting.
Like 30 minutes later.
Like, do you need help?
I just got a lot of boxes in here. Give me a few more minutes.
It's not as scary at this point anymore. Maybe it's just rats.
That's a really big rat then. So when I find this box,
it's almost like coffin sized.
Okay. I knock on the box and I shout, "Hey, quit your racket in there. Who are you? What are you about?"
All right, so as you knock on the box, it stops moving. Uh-oh. Stream just died?
It shouldn't have.
Still going for me.
Yeah, it's still good for me.
It's back for me. The box stops moving.
But I don't hear anything, do I?
Not specifically. What is it?
You got a box in here. It looks kind of like a coffin. You got a dead body in here or something?
Oh no. I need you to roll a dexterity save.
Dexterity save. Oh, also +0 to my dex.
You just watch as this hand shoots out the side of this box and grabs you by the throat.
It's the Undertaker.
All right, what are you doing?
I'm gonna break this arm's hold on me.
Sure. Roll an athletics check or acrobatics check as you try to break free.
Athletics.
Interesting. So you managed to kind of break free and step back, and you just watch as a fist like punches through the top of it. What are you doing?
Are there more boxes?
There's a bunch of. It's a pretty long workshop.
Okay. Yeah. So is there a box that I can try to like knock down on top of this arm?
I mean, you can certainly try.
All right.
From the row across from you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to basically like bury this thing in boxes. And I'm gonna say, "Hey, I don't know what you're about, but get back in your box."
All right. So you push over the boxes from the side. It kind of crashes into where he's being stored. As it crashes over, it does land on top of it, kind of breaks part of the box. As you kind of look from the angle where you can kind of see where it broke, there's nothing inside of it.
In the box that I just knocked over, or the box that
the box that
arm
was
came
moving
out of? There's nothing inside of it. I start digging through the debris because now I'm confused. I start searching for this arm again, and the body that I presume it's attached to.
You just hear Morgan yell, "Fuck you, boy!" Patrick, go ahead and claim your card.
All right.
And you just watch as you turn around. A completely different body, but the head is almost uncanny how similar it is to Patrick. And it is currently glowing yellow.
He's loading.
But it is currently chasing you and trying to either attack you or capture you. You're not sure.
Ah, another rust bucket. You're a different looking one, though.
One more time, but quieter, please. You cut out.
It's a live run. It's hard to do the Olden Dome man and not have the Blue Yeti drop it.
You peeking.
Gotta put that limiter
I cast hold person on Patrick V2.
Okay, hang on. Can you put me in the combat tracker? He has some things he needs on him for this. It's a little bit going to spoil him, but you know, mechanically it needs to happen.
Ooh, yay.
That should okay. He should be good. Roll your save.
All right.
I approve.
That should be with advantage. Roll one more time.
You bastard.
Oh wait, no, not advantage.
Oh, that was
Just
2
proficiency.
4s.
Yeah, so it doesn't. Yeah, you hold him.
All right.
Wait.
So you catch him in a state where he's like reaching, like he has a hand reaching out to you, like he's in like a sprint, but like you caught him mid-run, basically.
Okay.
Actually,
holding your
wait,
hand,
hang
Leah.
on. Would I need to message Kalsto?
He's done for. We gotta go.
This might have had an effect on something, so I need to ask Kalsto something.
Yeah. Okay.
That's actually what I was looking for.
Is Patrick V2 constitute a humanoid?
Warforged are technically humanoid.
Okay.
I kind of like to imagine that this version of Patrick is like more like it looks more ripped and it's like larger. It's basically like it makes Patrick's former body look like a skinny twig.
I'd say this one looks more leaner, like it's gotten rid of a lot of the dead weight.
Okay.
That would not be an effect.
Okay.
Okay. So
nothing changes.
Okay, got it. I don't know what you're about. I actually don't know what your name is, but I don't know what you're about. You better lay the hands off, though.
I don't think I can talk when I'm paralyzed.
It doesn't talk right now, anyways.
Yeah.
It just moves as soon as it can move.
Well, I got it held for 1 minute, so.
Hey, Bern, do you think if we just swap the heads around, he'll do his thing?
That
That would save us a lot of work.
Perhaps. Let me take let me take a look at this this robot. Does that look like something that I could possibly do?
I mean,
like detach the head and reattach Patrick's.
You've been able to adhere armor to Patrick, but as far as taking your head off, like you would need Tanya's help to figure that out, or Morgan. And it would take some time.
Don't worry, we'll think of many upgrades for you.
But as you watch all of a sudden you just watch as it begins moving again towards you.
In a threatening way or just like a normal way?
I mean, like in a T-2000 wants to give you a hug kind of way.
I keep my weapon in front of me. Hey, stay back. I have watched all the Terminator movies. I know what you're about.
Leo, what are you doing at this point? Morgan's still shielding you in the back of the workshop.
You know what? This situation looks under control. I have things to build.
You leave.
No, I just start.
You start working.
Yeah, I just start pocketing some maybe crystals lying around and start tinkering.
Yeah. Easy enough. Morgan is still terrified.
You're doing great, Morgan.
Hey, what about me?
Patrick, what do you want to do?
As he's running up towards Baron, I'm going to spend 4 key points and turn invisible. So it's sprinting at you full force, and then it just disappears, and you're standing there with your weapon out, and you don't know what happened.
I think guessing that would be unfair.
No, that's just a regular monk thing. That's just level 18 monk.
Oh, I've never been that high, damn it. That might change things.
And no.
Yeah, no, I know. I forgot that was an 18 thing.
So
is there anything
you hear something to your back right, just like kind of get pushed as a crate like falls back.
Well, goddamn, I don't really want to like blow this workshop up or anything.
No, it's on your left.
Actually, at this point, hold on. Morgan's gonna.
I was gonna say I have dispel magic.
You watch as all of a sudden you hear this high-pitched sound come from Morgan's direction, and there's now a hole going out the left section of the building. Give me a minute.
Okay, Morgan.
Hold him still, boy. And he's like hand cranking this little.
Yeah, I'll cast dispel magic to try and get rid of this invisibility.
Is this magical? I mean,
non-magical invisibility.
It's just key points. Is key magic?
Which ability?
Empty body.
Let's see. I've never had a monk player this high before.
Yeah.
It doesn't technically say it's a spell. You're just invisible.
Yep.
So as you are like channeling your incantation, Baron, and you get right to the end of it, you feel something touch your left shoulder.
I spin around and I slap it away.
Okay, roll athletics.
Yeah. I didn't say you could touch me. You gotta ask permission first.
You successfully got away from your left shoulder, but now you feel something on your right.
Didn't anyone ever teach you any manners? It's not polite to just stand there and be quiet the whole time.
As you say that, you hear a really, really loud whirling sound. Like, when you run your computer too hard?
Yeah.
And you just kind of hear like sparks kind of like go up, and like he like becomes visible, and like his head's like twitching. It seems like something's wrong.
His head's
and
twitching?
Yeah, and he's just like there with a hand on your shoulder. He becomes invisible, and he's like twitching, and he's sparking.
All right.
You're looking like you need a little bit of a reset there, friend. And I smack him in the head.
With what?
I guess I'll hit him. I'll hit him with like the side of my dwarven thrower.
Sure. Repairs at its best.
All right, roll and check.
Let's see.
Technically, it's with advantage if you're just sitting there. Unless, are you active or?
No, I'm gonna say this is at advantage.
Okay. Oh, did I not roll? I didn't roll at advantage. Whoops.
Just roll another one.
You still have your you still have disadvantage from probably being dead.
Oh.
Actually,
Well,
I don't see what would be giving you disadvantage. Is
Yeah,
it something
don't
I'm
see.
doing?
Effects, immunity. Yeah, I don't see anything on me.
Let's see. Yeah, you're invisible.
Ah, yes.
Oh, your invisibility's still on. Got it. Okay. Well, I did not get a 20, but I still hit you.
Okay. So, like, as you clock him on the side of the head, you just kind of like fall, like his eye powers down, and he like falls limp in a metal heap on the floor.
I am gonna find some in this workshop. Is there anything like any metal around that I could use heat metal on to then wrap around this body to like tie it down?
I mean, you certainly tried.
Okay, because I feel like there's no point in bothering with any rope. So I am going to definitely try to figure out.
Patrick roll D100.
I also have stone shape. I could just like, is it a stone floor?
It is a stone floor, yeah.
That might be easier. Yeah, I'm gonna stone shape underneath his body, and I'm gonna basically trap his body like I'm burying it in sand on the beach.
Sure.
But I'll leave the head poking out.
Then you go look for metal, or you just leave him in the floor?
No, I'm gonna leave him in the floor for now. Then when I come out and I'm sweating, I'm panting. I come out into the workshop with where Leah and Mergen are, and I just puff out my chest very proudly. I trapped your robot. It's off now.
See.
Nicely done.
Now,
Damn robot!
Your robot looks a little bit like my friend here, and I point at Patrick version 1's head.
Where'd you put it?
Well, I kind of just buried it in your floor. I hope you don't mind.
He kind of like looks over. I don't see anything on the floor.
I turn around and I look where I left the robot.
There's just a hole.
Ah, son of a bitch.
At this point, you just see Mergen rise up. And you see the other Patrick appear.
Behind him?
Yeah. You're holding Mergen now. Over
Behind
towards where
Mergen.
Lee is.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like reaching out for him.
Hey, Rust Bucket, you leave your hands off him, you hear? That's not polite.
As you hear him call you Rust Bucket, your head starts twitching. And you watch as the eye goes from yellow to like green. And then this little sound plays and the eye goes blue.
Oh.
I see.
And you just hear Rust Bucket.
You needed a network connection. The Wi-Fi in that warehouse is shitty.
Bucket.exe has finished installing.
And you go to dodge the punch that was coming at you. You're still upside down. That guy's holding your leg. Where are you? This is very confusing.
Yeah. Wait, so like I have a gnome on my leg? Is that what you're saying?
No, like when the light turns blue again, you're like back in the cave fighting the air god, but you're not. Like that's the last thing you remember. You're right in the middle of fighting.
Yeah. I'm asking about like where I am now. I'm just like reaching out for Morgan, aren't I?
You're just holding them up by like you picked him up while you're invisible. You just like picked him up by his shirt and we're holding him up in the air. But now you're conscious.
Yeah, I don't think he says anything, and he just kind of like, in a very Patrick way, he like turns his head like to the left and the right, and then like looks at what he's holding, and then you could tell like he then shifts up and like makes eye contact with you, Baron, in like a. You can tell he's like flabbergasted at the moment, Baron, without like insight rolling. Like he doesn't know what to do now.
Okay, but I don't have any indication that this that your personality change is at all related to you being.
You just know the eye changed.
I just know. Okay, and you look a little bit more like Patrick. Okay, so I'm probably familiar with that. And I think that's probably just a standard across all the Patrick models.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna shout, "I said, put him down, Rust Bucket."
I
That's
let him
not-
go immediately, and he falls to the floor.
You gotta be more polite about it. Set him down gently. Jeez.
Just picture Leah like stepping over him to continue just playing around on her little project.
Polite.
Yeah, polite. You know, gentle.
Oh dear, this is going to take longer than I thought.
Ah, jeez. This reminds me of when I found the first Rust Bucket. This is gonna take a while. All right, softly. You put it down softly.
Baron, roll an insight. And I guess I should roll one of these just to make it harder. Where? Oh, right, it's towards the top. You would kind of pick up on, it doesn't seem so much it's the concepts he's struggling with. It seems like he actively is struggling to speak to you.
Okay. You need me to hit you in the head again? I throw my dwarven thrower at him.
You still have me paralyzed but yeah, I think you would just hit him.
Boom! That's how hard I hit him.
Clang, it like bounces off somewhere else in the workshop, and like he staggers a bit.
Did that help any?
No.
You finished a word that time. Maybe it did, but let me hit you again. Come here. This time I'm gonna just walk up and I'm gonna grab like a workshop tool, like a hammer or something.
Yes.
What did he scream?
He gave him something to hit you with.
Oh.
Thank you, Mergen.
It's all in the rotation.
All right, I'm gonna take a look at Patrick. I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything obvious, like maybe there's a little reset button or like a power switch that I can flip on and off again. Maybe there's like an arc reactor, and I can like unplug that and like plug it back in.
You look. The only thing that even looks semi-accessible and you don't really want to mess with is the eyeball.
I just like lightly tap the head, and I just kind of keep tapping in different places. Is that doing anything? Is it rattling some bolts around in there?
Mm, uh, I, n- I, n- n- no.
Hmm. All right. How about this? How many fingers am I holding up? And I hold up all 5 of my fingers are extended on one hand.
Y- 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 e- 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 8.
Hmm.
Looks up at
Maybe-
you. I thought you said he was an advanced model.
What are you talking about? This is the robot from your workshop. This ain't my robot. My robot was incredibly advanced, I'll have you know.
Take a look at it for you.
Hmm. If you don't mind, I'm at a little bit of a loss here. I don't know what to do with this thing.
All right.
Here,
So
I tell it to sit down so that we can like have better access to it.
It seems to understand that.
Okay.
Mergen is gonna send for Tanya. It's like, she's really good at this. Don't worry.
I want to look at Patrick's old head too. Is it doing anything else, or is it still like inert?
It's like completely off.
Okay.
So after a minute, Dark, you see one of his little workshop assistant robots comes and brings you back to the workshop.
I'm just getting to the good part.
Oh, well, I'll go make some tea. You go see what he wants.
All right.
And she kind of like goes down to see everybody else. All right. So as you guys go to take a look at him at the workshop, what is everybody else doing? Just resting.
Sleeping somewhere outside.
Just hanging out with my sister and my boy before
Okay.
dinner and rest, depending on the time of day.
So before I cut over to Ari, there's as Douglas is playing with Strix and running around, your sister kind of approaches you and kind of tells you part of the story, and more or less, you have to confirm with other people because she only knows part of it, anyways. But essentially, the gist is, while you guys were gone, and he heard your sister was missing, he took it upon himself to go get her. By whatever means, no one's quite certain. He just came back one day after he had snuck off. So basically, he made a replica of himself to pretend to be him for a couple of days before people finally noticed it wasn't him. And like 2 months later, he came back with your sister.
Nice.
All she knows is she was being held by that wizard who you'd kind of seen previously. And at some point, he just came in and set her free and brought her back. Like, something's not quite right or normal. I'm not sure. Something feels slightly off.
Off how?
I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it. But I just thought I'd let you know. I am very thankful that he found me, but I don't know.
Like something's off with yourself or with the boy?
I'm not sure. No, I feel fine, but there's something different about that child. I'm not sure what it is. It's a great child, but
he has some special gifts. That's for sure.
I don't know what happened to the people that took me.
No, you probably
He
don't want to
did
know.
bring back a box, though. I'm not sure what it was. He said it was something for you.
Do I know of anything that I'd been looking for
Uh-uh.
that he would have known about?
Nope. Just came back with a box. And her. But anyways, I have to grab a few things. Enjoy some time with him. And as she runs off, you hear a voice in your head.
I hear those all the time. Does this sound like one of the souls talking to me or something else?
Sure. Who's that? It's the sister you killed.
That's what I figure. It's the other Thea. It's you. From a different world. From a different time. And it was a sister I thought I would never see again. That's why you're with me.
Hold on. I can roll something for this one. Just kind of looks over. Or it doesn't look, you just feel. But don't you see? We could always be together again, like you said.
We are. You and I will never be separate.
But
the version of you see will grow old and die. You will not.
Roll a persuasion check.
Damn, that sounded so dark the way that he said it.
Well, it's kind of become that. Would it be with advantage since it's my sister?
Not specifically, no. Because as well as you would know her, she would know you.
And you did stab her.
Very well. And just goes quiet. All right. So, while everyone kind of rests, catches up, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, we'll get to your guys' role in a second, but I'm going to pick on Ari for a minute.
All right.
So, Ari, you teleport to Tessa's house.
Yep, probably the main hall.
A lot less staff. Actually, is there an anchor near there? I don't think there's an anchor specifically. Yeah, you'd probably be fine to teleport there. So as you teleport, other than the fact that it's got a lot less staff working here now, because most of them were killed, there does appear to be guard presence still, but it seems to be active and in order.
Yeah, as Ari arrives, she's got like her wing and arm covering her mouth just in case of any kind of gas. Seeing as there's none in the building, she kind of lets down her guard, takes a look through the window. Does there appear to be any kind of gas outside?
Well, it's kind of an out in an open. Do they have a window? No, there's no gas. There's still people out there. Doesn't seem like it escaped into the primary part of the city.
Well, it doesn't look like it was the whole city.
You startle them a little bit when you teleport in there, but after they see your dwarven friend there, they immediately feel relaxed because they're technically working for his boss.
Oh, hi. Sorry to startle you. Have you guys seen Tess around?
Yeah, she just got home earlier this morning. I think she's in her lab.
Wonderful. No, do you know if she's actually she's expecting us? Does Ari know which way her lab is?
You have a general idea of where it is.
Okay. Thank you. And she's gonna start making her way toward Doz's lab.
He's gonna stay and he'll start catching up with some of the guards, trying to figure out what's going on with his boss as well.
Mhm.
So as you walk in, you see she's kind of sitting there. She's still got like she doesn't have like her hospital dressings and everything on, but she looks like she is definitely still receiving care and probably shouldn't be out of bed yet, but is like currently going through something on a workbench.
Glad to see you're still breathing.
It takes more than a cheap shot to kill me.
What happened?
I unfortunately don't remember. Uh, However, I was hoping you the only one left, or where's everyone else?
Uh, they're in Karas right now.
It's unfortunate. We could really use them here.
Hmm?
Hoping you guys could fill in the blanks. There's some sort of horrible accident, or we're not exactly sure.
Yeah. Ari will walk in and take a seat at like one of her desks and conjure up an image of the Drow mage we fought. Gas filling some of the lower chambers.
I'm not sure. There was an incident, and we had to seal off a tomb. But yes, it was some sort of toxin. We're not 100% certain.
This man is the one who did it. He conjured, I don't know, some kind of spell that pulled all the air out of the tomb below, or at least a lot of it. And whatever it was, seemed to kill anyone that came into contact with it.
Huh.
There were more
Interesting.
Drow down there, but don't know what happened after.
Well, right now the Zognot compound has been sealed off. While we investigate, we're not sure exactly what happened. You say this? That's definitely not good then. And these drow, they're still down there?
Well, I don't know where this, or she gestures to the illusion, him in particular went. He turned invisible and kind of disappeared. But we were able to explore a little bit more, and there were some more when we left yesterday, but I don't know if they're still down there or not.
Hmm. Yeah, the guards' last reports put that there was some sort of disturbance and explosion at the gate, and then sometime later this incident occurred.
Yeah, the gate was us. The gate,
She just
generally.
kind of slightly face palms a little bit. Makes sense though.
Yeah, these drow, you remember the white-haired boy, Strix?
Mhm.
They had, abducted him. So we got him back. Speaking of, how's Ardella doing?
Much better now. I did have another question for you though. Did you bring anyone else down there with you? There's still several people missing, including Lord Brannick.
Lord Brannick was one of the ones that came with Dordis.
Yeah,
That's the one I messaged,
Just the
and he
boss.
said, I don't know where I am.
Yeah, Lord Brannick and Thordis, as well as a few others, came down after us. He's still alive. Leah messaged him, but he sounds in rough shape. She's gonna change the illusion to one of kind of like a map of the tomb and the way we went.
Mm-hmm.
Last I saw him, he was in this room, though it was full of traps and constructs.
There's no like you'd have to hand draw it out. There's that whole area isn't on any map. It's below where their mines
Yeah,
are.
she'll use an illusion to kind of create
Mhm.
a visual map.
How would they get down there?
Hmm?
Right. I'm gonna have to talk to a few people. Do you think you could get them to come back soon? I'm just worried there may be people down there in danger or trapped. We have a rescue group we're trying to assemble, but truly there are these dangers down there. I'm not certain the rescuers would be capable enough.
A lot of us were killed down there. They've been brought back, but a lot of them need some time to recover.
I understand. I don't want them to put themselves in danger, but there are a lot of good people that don't have the luxury of time that we do.
I know. They're just not in any fighting shape right now.
And she just kind of nods. I gotta get back to planning, but stay in touch and let us know that everyone's okay, all right?
Gladly. And I'll probably be in Karas for a bit. You can send messages, right?
Of course.
Anytime you need to get a hold of me. Don't be afraid to message.
Just kind of nods.
I'll leave you to your work.
Okay. So you head back?
Yeah, before she does depart though,
Mm-hmm.
let's see if we can't get Deft here before we bring him to the Fox. So she wanders out. She's going to attempt to open a gate by him.
Sure. So you're trying to summon him via gate?
Yeah.
All right. So as you're sitting there in the mansion, you just see Allie get this strange look on her face. That's a weird feeling. Do you feel that?
How? What? Are you getting a weird feeling? I'm not getting a weird feeling.
Like there's something tugging on you. Hold on, she's
On
gonna roll an
you?
Arcana. No, on you. Because you're not technically in hell right now. Oh, shenanigans. That is a 35. Yeah, it's like something you watch as she pokes you and you just feel yourself pulled through this gate. And you're jettisoned out of the gate onto the floor.
Ari stands there and looks at him, arms crossed, leaning on one hip.
Well, just kind of look up bewildered. Did the gate close?
Yeah, you
No,
just got pulled through it and then it closed.
did it immediately close? Because she can maintain it.
It closed itself.
Oh. She looks back to where the gate was. I didn't close that.
Hi. Yeah, I was with Allie. I assume she did.
Is she safe?
She's in hell.
What's she doing in hell? And she's gonna. Her expression kind of softens, and she'll hold a hand out.
Apparently, Omosh saved her. She'll take your hand. Stand up.
At least she's safe then.
Really cold there for some reason.
Hmm? Cold in hell?
Yeah, like snowy ice, kind of miserable. I mean, even for me, it was cold. Would you be able to do the same thing for her? Can you pull her out like that?
I can try, but not today. It takes a lot of magic to do that. I'll have to do it tomorrow.
It's also great to point out at this point that Ari's the only other person present, and you're very obviously still in Curzon.
What
And you're butt
happened?
naked.
No, I put clothes on myself.
Oh, you
Thank you
did
very
put
much.
clothes on yourself. I forgot. I forgot you learned how to be a member of society.
Thank you.
How everyone else is in Karas.
Oh, okay. I thought that went very badly for a second.
Speaking of, you had me really worried.
Yeah,
Going to the ascending stone.
I'm sorry about that. Couldn't really back out of that one too well.
She moves up and gives you a hug.
Huggies.
One more. We found Strix, and he was accompanied with a blue fox. Apparently
Oh,
looking to give you a message.
good. Weird.
Says his master is, and her expression kind of sours a bit, Lord Grey.
His master is Reynard, whose friend is Lord Grey.
Oh, okay. Sorry. His master is Leonard, and whose friend is Lord Grey.
Doesn't ring a bell. I thought he was dead for sure.
Apparently the message comes from Astral.
Different person.
I thought it was a message from Astral sent to Ray, sent via Fox.
So Grey is in the Feywild.
Mm-hmm.
He had Reynald, who is the Fox's boss, send the Fox to send the message to.
Okay. Apparently, I'll that then.
Does Allie still have a sending stone?
I think not.
She
But it
did.
wouldn't matter if she did, because she can't technically use magic last you checked, although she did summon her house.
She did summon her house. Oh, yeah, she totally had amnesia. She did not even know her own name.
That might make things a little difficult. I need the name of the person in order to summon them. If she doesn't know her name and doesn't go by Allie, I mean, it might still work, but
Her name is still Aliana, right? Should be fine, even if she doesn't know it.
It's worth a shot. Well, ready to go meet the others?
Yeah, how long has it been?
Oh, only a day.
Oh, okay, we should help the people trapped in the cave, right? It must have come down after that.
Yeah, they've got rescue teams, but, well, you and I are the only ones here. Everyone else is, in pretty rough shape. Is there anything you think we can do?
I mean, there's always work to be done. And if people need help, then we should help them.
You're right. Just worried if we run into more drow down there.
Don't worry, I have an exit strategy.
I will die and go back to hell again.
I pull out one of the candles. I'm gonna hand one to Ari. I've got 2 of these candles of teleportation.
Cool. As long as we. What about the anchor?
I mean, we're probably gonna end up in the dragon room anyways, right? If we go down there,
Mm-hmm.
it shouldn't matter too much.
Well, that's what I mean. That area's probably caved in. If we try and teleport out, we're just gonna end up there.
Well, I mean, we could at least go give it a look and see if we can do anything.
Mm-hmm. Just a moment. She's gonna pull out her sending stone. I don't remember who has one, but she's like, "Hey, Talia, Deft is back. We're gonna hang out here for a bit. We'll be back later tonight."
Let us hear.
How much?
I'm just fucking with you.
Piece of shit.
I think what? Sora had one, Allie had one, and I think that's it.
Theris has one.
Ferris.
And Omash has one.
I
They
like
only work on the
Jason.
same plane, though, for the sending stones, I believe.
Yeah, we're, at least to my knowledge, we're on the same plane currently.
I wasn't referring to you.
Okay. No caddies dropping this time.
Not impossible, but you're never sure. All right, send away.
I think that she did.
Yeah, that's the message she was sending. All right. Message sent, and she'll put it back. Set the candle in one of her, one of the pouches on her backpack. And I suppose 2 of us will begin making our way to help some of the rescue team.
Well, the rescue team hasn't gone down there yet. They're still assembling all of them because it's very complicated for them to specifically go because they're not like all adventurers. They're just rescue people. There are some more talented people probably being assembled to help as well. But
Yeah, we can maybe
right
reach
now,
out
it's
with
just
Tess.
sealed off.
We'll see what Tess wants us to do.
Sure. All right. So you guys head back to Tess's while this is going on. Everyone else is just kind of resting over at the house. However, my workshop people,
Hello.
we got a couple of things. So as you continue to work on Patrick, I'm going to need Patrick. Actually, we won't make Patrick roll because Patrick gets the good grace of just being worked on. I will let Patrick roll for Mergen. How about that?
Okay.
Then this is not dependent upon you.
What's his mod?
Nope, we're just rolling D100s.
Oh, okay.
Baron, I need you to roll a D100, and Dark, I need you to roll one for Tanya. And then Chad, I need one for you as well for the 4th one. Oh, that's not bad.
That's even better. Literally half. I'll be right back.
Yeah, like father-daughter nerd out session.
Baron, you there?
No, we could never just repair something.
D100 because you're helping work on Patrick.
I'm
See if you can beat 12 and 24.
Really helpful, buddy.
He's there for emotional support.
Hey, if you add the 12 to the 88, you get 100.
Yep.
We just give you pom poms. They're just there cheering. Go, go, go.
And then we need one D100 from chat. I'll let my little bot buddies tell you guys how to do that. Those who have not experienced it yet.
Well,
and there's
so I've
exam.
got back just in time for you to ask for one.
We got one really bad roll and 2 good rolls so far on rebuilding Patrick and getting him fixed. So we'll see what okay. That's not
That's
bad.
the D20.
If we have any other initiative takers.
Out of 35.
All right. So you guys continue working. It probably takes a good portion of the day and night as you guys are continually working on this. Baron, it's really hard for you to work on Patrick just because part of you still doubts that like this is your Patrick, but you're kind of hoping, but you don't want to get your hopes up. And it just makes it a little bit harder for you. But you guys work for several hours.
I'm probably like very emotional about it, but I do the typical dwarven thing, which is I just get more and more like agitated and just like grumpier instead of letting my true emotions out.
Yeah, and these little fucking nerds are going nuts. You swear you smell gunpowder.
I look around for Leora.
That's not supposed to be here.
Okay.
All right, so you guys continue working on that. Everyone else is kind of resting and recovering from all of the horrible res sickness that people have.
I'm in mad scientist mode.
Leah's making something. What are you making, by the way?
I need to improve my sending stones and make more of them.
Sure, I mean, you can start working on it.
So, Tanya, I'm going to have to send a relay into space. Hear me out.
What are you doing?
Oh my god.
I'm going to call them cell stones, cellular stones.
Okay.
One of them has to go to space. Don't ask me why. I'm doing the math.
I look at Patrick. Maybe we could put a cannon on here that could do that.
All right, where are we moving on from here?
All right. So as you guys are resting and getting all of your craziness in this build, Deftinar, you make your way to Tessa's house. You're not far from where you were anyways, so it's like, oh, back to... Oh! I see you found your dear friend.
Hey, Tess.
Just kind of smiles. So, what do I owe the pleasure of this so soon to be recent visit back?
Techno's gone.
Ha.
Well, we just wanted to see what we could do to help, I suppose. While we're here.
Is it just the two of you?
We haven't heard from the others quite yet. We're in Karis, I think, rebuilding Patrick.
Oh, what happened to Patrick?
He got torn to shreds.
Oh.
Yeah, not the prettiest, but I mean, we should be regrouped and good to go fairly soon, I think.
I mean, I'm very happy you guys are eager to go take a look, but I really think at least having a few more of your friends might not be a horrible idea. I would hate for something to happen We already sent one team down earlier before we sealed it off, and they didn't return. So now we're assembling a second team. We don't know if there's some sort of toxin down there or if there's some sort of danger. Ari mentioned that there's drow down there. I would just hate for the two of you to go down alone and something to happen to you. I would almost feel guilty. She just smiles.
Well, I might not be hardy, but I am persistent, so whatever you guys need. This mess is partly our fault.
I mean, it's really up to you. I don't have a search crew ready to send yet, but you're more than welcome to go down if you want. They would have to open the seal for you and potentially seal it behind you, but it's really up to you if you think it's safe enough to traverse. Which is the two of you.
Maybe we'll wait until we hear back from the others to see how things are going.
Okay. Well, if you need a place to stay, you're welcome to stay here for the night. I don't know if you are heading back home or to your friends, but plenty of rooms. It just kind of gives you an awkward smile.
Yeah, it's much appreciated. Sorry for all the trouble we're putting you through here.
Okay, not your fault. Oh, by the way, you may want to mention to Leah that the guard are currently on the lookout for escaping from prison.
Yeah, that sounds about right. She did just kind of appear.
We could probably get it cleared up later, but just in case.
Yeah, we unfortunately didn't find any of the lost items.
It's unfortunate, but at least you're all alive. All of you. Come back.
For the most part.
Welcome back. All right. So you guys teleporting back? Are you staying there for the night? Do you want to go scout it out by yourself?
I imagine scouting it out by herself is probably a bad idea.
That was kind of
That was implied.
the implied advice of Tess as well. They did send a team down already that has not returned for whatever reason.
How late is it?
It's probably like midday for you guys. They're still like working. They work for hours and hours and hours on Patrick.
Yeah, do you want to go meet up with the others, or?
If we can't do anything here, then might as well.
That, or I wouldn't mind visiting Dragonclaw again.
What was that?
Said I wouldn't mind visiting Dragonclaw again.
Where is Dragonclaw?
It's a bar.
No, it's a city.
Oh,
It's north of Tyros up in the mountains.
It's the place I was raised.
Oh, I mean, I guess if nobody needs our help right now, then we're kind of on our own for the rest of the day. I wouldn't mind visiting where you grew up.
She smiles and grabs your hand. And we'll go ahead and head over to Dragonclaw.
All right. Anywhere specific you want to teleport in Dragonclaw?
The city's probably changed since she's last been there, but
Been a while.
we'll go out front to the alley she grew up. That's the place she'd probably be most familiar with.
Sure. You teleport there. It is rather warm, as it typically is. Other than that, everything seems pretty typical of what it used to look like. There's not a lot of people out and about, but You do see a couple.
Just smiles. Looks back. It has kind of like a mixed set of expressions of both nostalgia and sorrow. No, this is where I used to grow up, where I grew up. Not the most sightly of places.
Def will just take Ari's hand and give her a little smile. How about you show me around?
Smiles and nods. She'll give him a tour and ask around, see what kind of things are changing. While here, she also wants to visit the grave of Andrew. Pay her respects. It's been a while since she's been back.
All right, so you spend a bit of time catching up, showing Def the sights. Are you guys going to stay there that evening, or are you going to head back? Or had you get
Yeah,
slots?
we'll stay the evening and burn all my high level slots.
Okay.
She'll send a message as well. Via the stone. We're gonna be staying in Dragonclaw for tonight. Won't be back till later.
You just hear Douglas. Hey, Mr. Theris, your stone's talking. Hello.
Who is it? Did you hear the voice?
I don't know. It sounds like a lady. This is Douglas.
Bring it here, boy.
Hands it over to you.
Hello?
Oh, there you are. Hey, Theris. Deft and I are gonna be staying in Dragonclaw tonight.
I'll let the others know. How is Def?
He's doing well.
I didn't even have to crawl out of a forge this time.
How's hell?
Cold. Very cold.
That seems a bit odd, but don't you usually go to your fiery kingdom?
Kingdom, that's a strong word. Yeah, no, cold this time. Don't know why. I saw Allie, though. That was cool.
Did you bring her
Not
back?
that she's in hell. I got gated back. We're gonna try to bring her back tomorrow.
If you need help, let me know.
Will do.
And I'll
All right.
just get word to the others what's going on.
Yep. All right. So they continue on much into the night. Is there anything anyone wants to complete this day before you guys long rest for second day?
I think I need to know how much changes with Patrick before I can say anything. So I'm just gonna.
You're just being worked on. They're going to work on
Yeah.
you probably late into the night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, unless someone bothers Solomon, no.
Yeah, he just keeps sleeping.
Yeah, Baron's like fucking like 4 Red Bulls in now.
All right.
I do have a question about Solomon sleeping. Did you sleep under a tree, or do you hate trees forever?
I'm sleeping like somewhere near a wall, away from any foliage.
It's like by the front door, basically.
Outside of the building too.
All right. So for the night's rest, I would say Florin is a very safe and upscale city. Probably no issue with watch, considering there's also creations of Mergen and just your guys' general presence. Plus, Douglas may or may not have made little sentries that don't ever sleep. However, I need Solomon to roll a D100 for the evening, and I need Deft and Ari to each roll a D100 for the evening.
Oh boy.
Exactly.
Right
Do
up
we-
the middle.
Do we need a more polarizing roll?
Oh boy.
I think we got the more polarizing roll.
All right.
I rolled exactly 50.
So Solomon, as you're kind of sleeping outside, we'll start with you because yours isn't nearly as bad.
Mm-hmm.
You just you don't really wake up. You just kind of open your eyes and look up into the sky. And you just see visions, and you see like this object or like giant meteor or planet that's like extremely close to our planet. And it just seems to like slowly, but at the same time, quickly moving in the direction of the surface. And you just kind of feel yourself laying there, unable to move, just watching this happen.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's nothing you can do about something that big except go and try and kill it before it does anything.
You look off to the left and you see another one.
So, meteors, huh?
No, other planets.
Oh.
Roll a perception check for me.
Oh, you're -8, huh?
I will
Wait.
say for this one, because it is not your actual body, you can negate the -8.
All right, so I'll roll it and just.
This is more like a very vivid dream.
Just put a 8 in the
Yep.
modifier.
So +8, so 23.
It's hard to tell what it is from this distance, but you see some sort of like visual disturbance that's up in the sky. You can't tell really how far away it is, but it looks rather large. And it feels like your planet is drifting together with these other two.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just watch as the ground kind of begins to break apart. And you just lift up into the air as these three collide. And as you just and you wake up in the exact same spot you just had that vision, but you're on the ground and nothing's wrong.
Well, shit, I'm not sleeping the rest of the night.
Deftinari,
Nothing's wrong yet.
Mm-hmm.
where do you go to sleep for the evening?
Probably the inn that she listened to a lot of music at.
Sure. So just a basic normal room.
Mhm.
2 beds, 1 bed?
One bed.
Hell yeah, we cuddling.
All right, let me just find something really quick here. What would be nice? Let's see. Yours isn't nearly as bad. Deft, I'll say you probably fall asleep first. All right.
Yes.
As you're kind of sitting there just watching Deft sleep a little bit, you see like a little bit of dust fall down your chimney into your fireplace.
Looks over. After a moment, if she doesn't see or hear anything, she's going to get up and go over, have a look.
Kind of look up into the fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem to be anything up there. It's also pretty dark.
She has dark vision.
Yeah, but even with like all the smoke in it, you do actively probably have. Well, actually, you guys don't need a fire if you want, but you probably also enjoy a fire because of who the two of you are.
Yeah. That's weird. She'll go check the window.
Window looks fairly secure.
She see anyone outside?
Roll a perception check.
I don't have a perception check on my hotbar.
Nothing stands out now. Must just be the wind. Kind of stir uncomfortably a little bit.
Is she getting any kind of feeling?
Mm-mm. It feels like a little bit more quiet than it should be. But here, let me be handy and let me just get us a map to give you visual acuity
Oh
of
boy.
where we are.
Because of course, no other
Visual-
reason.
Visual purposes only. I gotta have some generic taverns in here. Oh, that's a boring tavern. We don't want that.
This is where we find out Omash sold your brother his stone.
Yeah, this will work. Why not? We don't need much out of this one. Generic kin. Oh, wow, this is actually a very hard.
Whoa.
Look at that grid wiggle wiggle.
The
Wiggle, wiggle.
squares are kind of straight. Okay. There we go. All right. So, which room do you guys like to stay in out of those 6 rooms? I'll leave it up to you.
We'll go with this one. I like the red carpet.
What about this one though? It's got more room. And the red carpet.
Yeah, okay, I agree.
Yeah, it's better.
All right. So there's Deft. And there's Ari. See? Everything as it should be. What could go wrong?
I get the strangest feeling like things are about to go wrong.
As you're sitting there, Ari, you hear heavy footfalls, kind of like walking into the hallway.
Kind of stay seated on the bed and glance over toward the door.
And you just hear like heavy armored footfalls. Boom, boom. They kind of sound like they're somewhere outside your room.
Given the whole chimney thing, she's feeling a bit unnerved. She's gonna nudge Deft. Yeah, you awake?
What?
I think there might have been someone on the roof and someone in the hall.
That's weird. Why would you go on the roof?
You hear the heavy footfalls also in the hall, Deft, now, and they kind of stop in front of your door.
I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that up.
Always something.
She stands up.
Oh, we still have the dead overlays over our characters. I just noticed that.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Hang on.
They're dead tired.
Now they're
What are
gone.
you two doing?
She is currently in a defensive stance.
What about you, Deft? Great protector. Oh wait, no. What was the official summoning for Deft again?
He's right here. He doesn't need to be summoned.
I'm gonna get out of bed with the blanket still draped around my shoulders, and I've got my jammies on, and I'm just gonna open the door,
Oh, really?
looking very disgruntled.
I'm gonna drop this for you first. This is a very Scooby-Doo moment. You open the door.
Sorry, we're not taking visitors right now. And I close the door.
Here you go, Ferris. You can shoot that one up on Twitch. And what are you doing now?
I think he closed the door in its face.
Oh,
I said, sorry, we're not taking visitors right now. I closed the door.
You want to say anything to Ari before I start trying to break down your door?
Do I even know what that is?
You shut the door. You didn't take much time to look.
Well, I did say something.
It was kind of fiery looking, though.
What?
What is it?
I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea.
All right.
He's got a sword, though.
You watch as you see like a light source start appearing from under your door, and you smell something burning.
He just set fire to our door.
That's so rude.
You just watch as your door explodes out towards the two of you. I need both of you to make dex saves.
She like immediately tries to kill herself with her wings.
As the door takes
Oops.
low roll, 24 points of damage as it explodes inward. That's enough to kind of jump out of the way. It was an attack roll. It wasn't like an AE explosion. And you just see this looking at you as well now, Ari.
She's gonna grab her cloak. And
I need both of you to roll initiative.
Yes.
Roll it. Okay. So, Ari, you go first. Your turn.
Okay, so this guy is very fire. So we're going to try something. Ari's going to point her right palm toward this creature, remembering back in the gem, and we're going to try and steal his fire.
You reach your hand out. Nothing happens.
It's worth a shot. That an action?
It doesn't effectively work as an action, so no.
Okay.
You just kind of hold your arm out for a second as Def just looks at you.
Crap. Plan B. We're going to send this guy away.
We'll check one thing real quick. Do.
See if he's immune to being banished.
That and one other thing. All right. So you watch as it disappears. It kind of shakes violent for a second, and then is gone.
Okay. She'll then back up and hop up onto the nightstand and is going to peek out the window, see if he has any friends.
All right. You look out. You don't see anyone.
Okay.
Steph, your turn.
I'm gonna cross my arms and ponder which of my many enemies this could possibly be from.
That's a big list, man.
It's a long list.
Yeah, good luck, man.
So about 10 minutes to get through half of it.
Yes, it's gonna take me a minute. One on the list, starting from the top. A. Astral? No. Astaroth? No. I will cast a mirror image.
So that all 3 of you or 4 of you can ponder.
Yeah. So one is just sitting on the bed, one is leaning up against the wall. We're all just kind of crossing our arms, pondering.
Exchanging conspiracy theories.
Yep.
Cool.
Dude, what was from Icon though?
Oh, it can't be Icon though, right? No, it's definitely no. I mean, we
It's
did just
turn.
kind of.
You would have to get to I first.
Yeah, we're not there yet on the list.
You watch as a fiery rift opens up right here.
What the?
As it appears outward and steps on the bed that is now on fire.
Hey, no fire on the bed. Oh God.
That is its action and its movement, though. It is now your turn, Ari.
Okay. The fiery rift that he steps through, is there any, like, can we see anything past it?
As you look behind him, it looks like it opens to some sort of very scary, fiery-looking place. Whether it be a hell or a fiery domain or a cross of something in between, you're not 100% certain.
Is that hell? She hops down from the nightstand here, wings in a spread. We're gonna just go ahead and bonus action. Go full demon here.
I'm pretty well acquainted with hell. Was that a hell?
Look inside.
Yeah.
You haven't been to a lot of the hells, though.
I've
You've
been to at least
been-
2.
The fire plane. You've been to one of his. You've been to the 9th and the 8th layer. You've been to the fire plane, and you've been to Gehenna one time. So those are the 4 you'd be familiar with. Gehenna's on a different plane, though. Roll a history check as you look inside.
History.
Great.
Actually, you've been to Avernus as well, too. I take that back. Kind of looks like Avernus. Layer 1.
Okay. And for Ari's action, she's gonna grab one of her daggers from her belt from the
Is
nightstand.
Avernus where Icon is?
It's the first layer of hell, and he lords over all of those. Technically, one of his like cousins is the lord of that layer, but he kind of oversees all of them.
Okay.
Just remove that capacity from him. And her dagger ignites with green fire, and she's gonna stab him with it.
Stab.
So first things first.
Well, that's pretty good.
Okay. So let's roll the dagger's damage first. Where are those? We'll just +5. That is the dagger's damage, and then the green. I always forget which part is the. I believe it is this one. No, it's this one. The flames scorch
Yeah,
off.
that makes sense.
Yep.
It just kind of looks at you, you take it over with green flames. Deft.
So you don't seem like the chatty type. One of the defs is going to summon Verbrennan, and then it's going to toss it to another deft, and that deft is going to stab this man. Why do I have disadvantage?
You're probably still dead or something.
I appear to be prone.
Yep.
Let me just take that off real quick. Bonk.
Anything else?
I'm gonna use my bonus to disengage and try to taunt him out this way.
Sure. Roll
Just-
Isn't
a persuasion
summoning
check.
Verbrennan a bonus?
Summoning for Brennan is a bonus back to you. But I think, oh yeah, because you pulled it out.
Yeah, you're right.
You can still
Alright,
pull
it's
it
my
out.
turn.
All right, that brings us to his turn. First, it's going to see how fancy on your feet you are. Going to take 2 greatsword attacks at you. First one. 23.
That's gonna go at another guy. Higher than 7. Does that work? Wait, no, higher than 11 is with 3. Okay, yeah, no, it hits a
To be higher, it's
higher
8
than
plus 11 plus.
I haven't used it in a while.
It hits one of them. The second attack.
Yeah, 6 or higher on the first one.
What's the AC on your images?
I think 14.
So roll a d20 on this one to see if it hits you or them. If it hits you, it's a miss. If it hits them, that hits you, it's a miss.
Yep.
So swing. Kind of nudges away, doesn't even really pay much attention to Ari. Ari's turn.
Okay, she's gonna grab the other dagger from her belt, hop up on the bed behind this guy. Leave him alone. And action, we are gonna go stab. First attack. Are these at advantage, I should ask?
You could position yourself close. Actually, yeah, I'd say for now they would be, yeah.
Okay, so not a 20. Second stab.
It didn't look like it actually dropped on him.
Oh, did I not drop on him?
Not the damage on it. And not the first attack either.
No, I dropped the 11 was on him. I dropped that die right on him. I forgot I didn't target him. 24 hits. And then bonus action, she's going to use her offhand and stab him with that dagger.
Hey,
That one, oh, advantage. Does hit.
works. Damn.
However, no ability modifier on this one. For an extra 3 points.
She's just a child.
That is her round. As he now has 3 new stab wounds in his back.
We stab him, he's mostly armor and fire. But the armor is very terrified. Deft, your turn.
Can I try to manipulate the fire in him and just try to put it out? I'm gonna try to extinguish this man.
Alright, you reach out, roll a d100 and see if you have any Any success. You try to manipulate it. Seemingly doesn't have effect on this one.
Alright. I take it that was an action.
I'll say a bonus.
Alright. I'm gonna do this then. I'll take another swipe.
Mhm.
I assume Ari is kind of flanking.
You get advantage. That definitely hits.
And I will take a step back if he wants to swing.
He will gladly take a swing at you.
Yep.
Roll a d20 to see who he hits.
That hits an illusion.
He rolls a natural 20.
Yeah, 3 duplicates, you must roll 6 or higher. With 2
Yep.
duplicates, you must roll an 8 or higher.
Do you
Good
want to
pick.
look at his crit?
Oh, you had 2 duplicates. That's you.
I'm gonna use a luck point to re-roll that.
Sure.
You can make him reroll his attack roll.
That's what she was doing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, new d20. That is a 13 plus 12, 25.
I'll just take that.
But it is not a natural 20. You take 32 points of damage.
Ooh, I'm gonna uncanny dodge that.
And you need to make a con save. Ooh.
That doesn't seem good.
Till the end of your next turn, you suffer disadvantage on attack rolls that use strength and dex.
Ew.
Till the end of your next one.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right, that brings us to his turn.
I'm gonna stab him.
Go for it. He really doesn't pay you any attention at all. He seems only fixated on Deft.
He's now got 4 stab marks in his armor.
You didn't drop that on him.
All right. 2 greatsword attacks. Oh, that fell. You're so lucky. It's
I don't think that
claw.
even hits the duplicate. That one hits a dupe.
Technically, the first one hits a dupe, doesn't it? If it's a 14.
Let me double check the AC.
Yeah, double check that real quick.
It's 10 plus, or it's I believe A plus proficiency plus dex.
That's a lot more than 14 then.
That's yours, though, not the mirror image, though.
Double checking.
Or 10 plus dex?
Duplicate's AC is 10 plus dex, so 15 is their AC.
So that first one does not hit it. So the second one does. So you have 1 mirror image left.
Mhm.
That's really all he can do. It is Ari's turn.
There is really not a lot I can actually do to this man. Him being immune to fire. You know what? I think it might be time to bust that.
And they never had a night together again.
We could only hope.
Should have stood in hell, dude.
Yeah.
What you got, Ari?
You can banish him again.
Yeah, I could try and banish him again.
Hopefully, it doesn't go back to the same spot he made the portal from.
Oh yeah, that portal's still open, huh? Okay.
Jump through the portal. Leave Deft here.
I can jump through the portal. She seems quite safe, ironically. It's not her safety I'm worried about right now. I don't think it moves that here. Well, yeah, we might as well see if we can't get him out of here again. Let's see.
Fortunately, he succeeds.
Okay.
You do also break your concentration on his prior banish.
Oh, right. Hold on. I forgot. She was concentrating on another spell.
Uh-huh.
Never mind. Scratch that banish then, if that's all right.
Yeah, because you have your form up.
Yeah. So I guess she's gonna refer, like jump on his back and just start stabbing at him.
I wouldn't recommend jumping on its back, but I get what you're going for. Stab away.
She's immune to fire right now.
Oh, fire, yeah. There's worse things than fire.
Yeah, she's not thinking of it though.
Is deft consider, or is it flanking currently?
For this, yeah.
Okay. First stab. It's a hit. Second stab. Yep. Have to roll with advantage. Critical hit. Take 2d4s.
Yeah.
And offhand stab. And I forgot to click advantage again.
Hey.
Take another 2d4. Whittling him down, stab by stab. That is her action and bonus.
All right. Deft.
Disadvantage on all attacks.
You.
All attacks using strength or dexterity.
Yeah, it would flatten out then, right?
Yes.
Hey, Ash, can you ask Icon why people from Hell are sending goons after me? That would be really helpful.
Don't sense him. You're not sure if he's there.
Great. I'm just gonna stab this dude again.
All right, you do get attack at advantage.
Flat because I have disadvantage. Yeah, he still looks pretty fine after all that.
Anything else?
I don't know if I love being in this hallway. It's probably fine. Yeah, that's it.
AFK minute.
All right, that brings us to his turn. You can't dodge forever, Deft.
That's what you think.
Roll your d20. If it hits your last one, or you?
Oh, that hits me.
That's a you. $37 points of damage.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge that one too.
Sure. You suffer the same thing again this round. And then second attack. Oh, fell off a nat 20. You're lucky. Shield? No shield?
I used my reaction already.
You have a mirror image, though.
Oh, I
Nope.
do have a mirror, so
Roll it. See if it hits your last one.
yes, it does.
He just kind of salutes you as he gets destroyed. But that's in history. It's your turn, Ari.
Okay, well, if it ain't broke, stabby stab stab.
Yeah, I think that
He
hits.
really does not like this guy. She's stabbing him in all of his openings.
You take this girl back to her hometown. She just starts pulling out daggers and stabbing everybody.
I'm so proud.
And offhand. Oh, that was supposed to be an advantage, so we'll see if crit. Nope, no crit. All right, that is her trio of stabs.
All right, your turn, Deft.
Oh boy, we're getting bonked again. Bonk.
It's going to
Natural 20.
That's a natural bonk.
A natty, dirty, nasty,
Natty bonk, natty bonk.
stinky.
Eat my dice.
Oof. That's. Oof.
That's my turn.
Lucky your mentor left you a fiery weapon.
You're not
His
gonna.
turn.
You're not gonna like bonus action try to run away a little.
Natty.
How about uncanny dodge? Or how about bonus?
Natural 20.
Oh. Roll that again. Luck point.
Natural 1.
For real?
Uh,
All right. What happens?
he just misses. You watch as he slices through the wall behind you, and it kind of lights on fire. Just looks at you, pulls the sword back out.
Second attack.
As his right hand's a little bit busy, he's going to take the left hand. It is at disadvantage because you're close, but he's going to throw a hellfire bolt in your face.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
It's a 23.
It looks like fire, right?
Kinda.
It looks like fire. You're about to find out if it tastes like fire, so it may be fire.
31 points of damage, just a 23. And you get to make another con save.
Oh.
I'm just imagining, like, the other people in these rooms peeking their head out and seeing this giant guy clad in armor and on fire, slashing at the tieflings. We're just like,
Your hit point maximum is reduced by 23.
Oh.
Ouch.
Until you finish a long rest.
Well, you see, I was trying to do that before you so rudely interrupted.
All right, it's your turn, Ari.
All right, stabbity stab stab. First stab. Ooh, that one glances off the armor. Second stab.
That works.
And third stab, or bonus action stab. I have to roll that at advantage. There's 4 points. That is her action and bonus.
Deft.
Okay. It's gotta be just enough.
A lot of sixes.
That's a
Please
lot
go
of
down.
sixes.
Please go down. Oh. Okay.
Staying there.
I feel like there's people in this room, so I'm gonna maybe adjust. Should I store open or closed?
I'd say that one's probably open at the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna shove past this way. Trying to get him to follow me.
Your bonus
I'll
action.
disengage you.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
So now we can brawl in the main room.
In the bar, as it should be.
So
So you can take your attack if you want, as it goes past you.
She will most assuredly. Unfortunately,
Actually-
that one bounces off the armor.
It will stay here, though.
Gonna hit me with more beans. Rude.
2 bolts. $26. That's 22 points of damage. You got to make another con save. You
My con?
fail.
So bad.
Your hit point maximum is reduced by another 17.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
And it throws its second bolt. That one is a miss. His turn.
Okay. Charging out of the room. Yeah, I don't have a lot to do here, so stabbity stab stab.
You're doing great.
Not so easy when you don't have advantage.
I
But
got
not
him.
bad. Mm-hmm. Because you have your form on, that's why.
Yep. Second stab.
That's like your third nat 20 on this guy?
Jeez.
He really
Bloody
does not-
murder.
She's so mad that this guy interrupted this night.
And offhand stab. Just gonna knock the modifier.
What has a girl got to do to get some peace and quiet around here?
All right.
We just want 1 day off. Just one.
I think I should take levels of rogue, guys.
That would be hilarious. It's like
Killing it.
level 19 sorceress, level 1 rogue.
honestly, 2 levels of rogue would be better.
Now I know. That is a hit.
All right, send him down.
Please go down.
Mm.
Still.
Close.
Do you want to use one of our rerolls?
I don't think I'm gonna be rolling much higher than that.
I mean, we have 8. You can always push it.
No.
It could also be lower though too.
I think as long as I can survive one more round, I'm good.
Do you think you could do that?
Yeah.
Do it.
All right.
All right, that means it is its turn.
Wait. Do you want to use a hit die heal?
You know what? Sure.
We got 5 of those.
Also, can
Excellent.
the rogue use their bonus action to dodge? I don't remember. They
Yes.
can
No.
take-
Oh wait.
No.
It's dash, hide,
Disengage.
disengage. Monks
Yes.
get dodge.
With a key point. Yeah.
With a key point, correct. Oh man, I really wanted to kill this guy. I can still probably pull it off. Let's see. Hold still, Deft. Natural 20? No, 24.
Shield?
Can you shield through that?
I can.
Well,
Wait.
aren't you? Wait.
AC 19 plus 5 is 24.
Direct hit.
No.
What?
You could shield him and make him luck point it if you're feeling ballsy.
He's probably got a
Oh,
high
yeah.
number. That's a
Yeah, well,
big
no,
miss.
it's fine.
All right, hold this for me.
I'll only hold half of it.
30 points.
Reducing that to 15. Wait a second. Let me reduce.
Oh wow, thank you for the big raid. Appreciate it.
Oh, yo,
not
48.
done.
Hello.
Thank you, everybody. You reduce that by half?
Yes.
Oh, I saw that light go green. All right. Second attack. Oh, you gotta make your con save too. Hold on, that's a hit. But let's see.
Ooh, I'm gonna be going down techno.
can
You
luck
do have
point-
disadvantage until the end of your next turn again.
Hang in there, Deft.
I'm gonna make him re-roll that attack with my last luck
Alright.
point.
Your last luck point for the day. So that is a 5 plus 12 for a 17.
That misses.
Miss. Ari's turn.
All right. Time to stabbity stab stab. First stab.
Yep.
Oh,
Got him.
Does
Alright.
he explode?
What
How would you
happened?
like? How would you like to kill this individual that ruined your evening alone with Deft?
You know, I would like to think that she's just been stabbing like right into the lower back there so much that eventually it just kind of cracks open. Is he made of fire?
You're not 100% certain. Part of him, yes.
And as she finally I guess she just finally like stabs it into his back there, and then as he like buckles down with that last stab, she's gonna bring the other dagger and bury it into his right between the neck guard and the helm there.
Okay. It's intangible between that spot, but as you stab him in the back and kind of like hit him near to the point you can there, you watch as the armor starts to kind of like violently shake.
Oh, that can't be good.
The two of you do.
yeah, no, that's not gonna be good.
Nearest door is
Put him back to the portal. Back to the portal.
right. We will
As fast as we can, just shove this man back through the portal.
yeah.
You can certainly try.
Better if she has enough time, she's gonna try and banish him.
You do not have a full turn because basically you
Okay.
kill him and then he's about to explode.
1, 2, 3.
The good news is you guys are immune to fire.
Yep.
But the tavern
The
isn't.
building is not.
No, it is not.
You know what? Is there anyone in this room?
In this room at this hour, not that you see,
Okay.
but there
we're
are
gonna
probably
need-
people in the inn.
Yep. Push them forward. Move in, close the door, and try and protect the door.
All
This
right.
part is flammable. This part is all made of stone.
He's still gonna blow up though.
Chat, if anyone wants to go ahead and roll a D100. Let's see what happens. I ruined date night and explode a tavern all at the same time.
How far can you push him in?
She's got like 8 strength, so probably she just pushes him over.
Okay.
This guy looks heavy.
Yeah, I'm gonna maybe hop over him
78
and
from Saturday.
All right.
So
spread the wings out.
as you work on figuring this out, well, actually, so I will bring up one good point. You could try to absorb some of this if you want, Def. Last time it didn't go so well.
Surely this won't be as much fire. Surely.
Up to you, though.
Yeah, I'll try to absorb some of it.
All right, so as you watch it kind of explode out in flames, Ari, just based on the distance, you kind of get knocked back into the door. Deft, roll a D100. Let's see if you can die 3 times this week.
44.
Please do not explode. That would be a major bummer on this day.
That'd be a huge bummer.
All right, so you try to start eating some of the fire, but you just get slammed back into the wall from the force. You don't take any damage because you're immune to fire, but it does explode. It does seem to stay within mostly this central part of the building that's made of stone. However, it does catch fire. And the creature is no longer there.
I will.
Look at the blood splatter. Wrong effect, but nice bonus patch.
Steps forward. You okay?
Yeah, all good. You?
And she's gonna start using some control flames here to try and minimize and put a. Well, she'll try and concentrate the flames and keep them away from things. Okay, I'll control the fire. You put it out.
Mhm.
All right, so she's kind of controlling it. Your pace is much quicker, though. What are you doing, Def?
I'm just trying to. I'm telling it to settle down. I'm just trying to extinguish
Okay.
the stuff that she's kind of wrangling.
So you just start like talking to the fire. You talk more at the fire than to the fire. And you just watch Ari as the room slowly dims and the flames extinguish.
So there are no tables left, right?
Actually, because it wasn't like so much forceful, everything got knocked and there's some damage. They are burnt and charred, but they're not all fully destroyed now.
She's just gonna double check and make sure there was no one behind the bar.
It doesn't seem so now. It's just a very smoky filled room at the moment.
At least no one got hurt. Who was that?
I can only assume a minion sent probably from hell to kill me. I don't know who it could have been from.
The portal. She's gonna rush back. Is the portal still open?
With his death, the portal would be closed.
Okay. Portal's closed.
We're probably gonna have to find somewhere else to stay.
You hear an innkeeper walking down the stairs and says, "What the hell's going on down there?"
Sorry. Yeah, we should go.
Yeah. I'll grab my clothes.
All right, where do you guys go to? So we can finish your long rest for the day.
Well, I suppose we'll find a different.
Okay. We'll say for the sake of expediency, you guys find another place to kind of finish your long rest. So I will long rest all of you now.
I'm gonna leave 100 gold on the table so they can fix the stuff we burned.
Yeah. What was your question, Solomon?
Did Solomon get his long rest in before he was awakened?
Yeah, because you've been like literally sleeping all day and all night.
Okay.
Maybe you can get and lower your minus by 1.
I can't actually edit that.
Ari, please edit Solomon's stuff.
Let's say I didn't put that one on you.
Oh, yeah.
Only one of them goes down by 1.
Yep.
We could just put it all on one and make it 7s.
Yep. Preferred.
Looking for where
I got it. I'm just changing it all to one single code.
Solomon's,
There you go.
kept the rest of the night just patrolling the entire grounds over and over again. Did not rest.
Are you sure you don't need to make an athletics to see if you can actually sit up?
You leave the poor boy alone, okay?
Mhm.
You could get the robot
Yeah,
to
but
help
it's
him.
funny.
It is pretty damn funny. All right. So early morning, Ari Deft, as you guys wake up, very not
Edit
relaxed night of
Tanya's
sleep.
too. Unless she did actually pull an all-nighter with her dad.
They'll rest eventually. It's not going to be a huge thing for the resets on that. We'll get to that in just a second, though. When you guys wake up in the morning, do you teleport back to Penelope's?
Yeah, we probably should meet. Yeah. Yeah, she wakes up, gets dressed. Oh, that was an exciting night.
I'd like a not exciting night for once.
No rest for the weary. So we can meet the other.
Yeah.
She gives him a kiss on the cheek and Those dressed and ready, we'll teleport to cars.
All right, so you guys eventually teleport over to Penelope's. Tanya, as you all finish for the night, Leah, I don't know, did you stay up all night working on your your wonderful invention idea?
Yes.
Oh wait, so does that mean you would take an exhaustion instead of recovering? So you'd be back to -2?
Wait,
There's only a
how many
chance,
spell
there's only a
slots do I have? Wait. I've got full spell slots. Yeah, screw you guys.
So
Okay.
con save.
Oh wait, no, I need to be rested so I don't have disadvantage on stuff. Yeah, no, I would sleep eventually. But it's just 4 hours, that's all I need.
So while she's working on it, and you probably can meditate in there easily enough anyways,
Just pass out.
Leah tells you all about her wonderful plan of putting sending stones into space so that you can send to a much greater range of people. Brilliant idea. What was your name for it?
Cell stones.
Hellstones? Very nice. Very original.
Yeah, we'll work on that later. Actually, I don't know, that might work, but that'll take a lot of thought. That might be a way.
Do you want to try to put it in Patrick, as you guys were talking about it? Patrick's still asleep right now.
He can't oppose anything at the moment.
Yeah.
I'll let Merrigan decide.
It's up to the three of you. You think, as you guys are like bullshitting and shop talking as everyone's working on repairs here, it's like, yeah, I think that could work. Do you want to try to install one in Patrick?
Yeah,
Install
sure.
what?
Yeah, we might as well.
All right. So this one being a little bit special, Tanya, I need you to make a tinkering check.
I think they're putting a cell stone in me.
They're not done yet.
First of
prototype.
all,
No, we're putting something in to launch the cell stones.
yeah. First of all,
Oh, you're putting a railgun on me. Okay.
Yeah, we are. Fuck. Oh my god, I had a.
Hey, you
quote.
have luck, don't you?
Yeah, I was about to say I'm blocking that shit.
Oh yes, we're building you back better than ever.
-4 sucks, doesn't it?
Oh, Tanya, stop. Hang on. Don't roll just
Guidance.
yet. Yep.
There's 2 of us here, isn't there? 2 of our artifactors. We can be double Flash of Genius, can't we?
You can't double Flash of Genius the same check. That's
No,
against the
but
rules.
you could roll with advantage if you have Mergen helping you.
And you only have one artificer in the room.
So roll again with advantage.
No, Mergen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mergen's
Even
way
if
better
the
at this
only
than me.
outcome of this is that Patrick gets a really long range cannon to blast people with, I think that's acceptable.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to. Oh
no! It rolled up.
It wanted to be a 20 so bad.
Oh.
You don't find any way to mount the cannon to the poor guy.
I am also Flash of Geniusing myself.
So that's a 23.
You're unable to figure out how to put a launching device in Patrick, but if you would like to put a communication device in Patrick, you probably could put one of the new receivers that Leah worked on inside.
Yeah, we'll do that too.
So you have to find another way to get that thing out into space. But for all intents and purposes, you put this new type of sending stone inside of this new Patrick.
Can me and Mergen work on
what?
Formula 413 and turning that into an enchantment?
You can at some point. You might have. It depends. You guys have a couple of really injured people, although you are one of those injured people. Solomon has -7 for res sickness, and you have -4 currently,
I'm
actually.
assuming we're gonna rest here to get rid of our sicknesses.
Yeah,
So
you could rest for a couple days. It's a day per point.
Can me and Mergen figure out how to turn Formula 413 into an enchantment or into something like that?
You mentioned the idea, but unfortunately, your mother makes you go get some rest. You need to let the poor girl sleep. Have you not seen what they put through? Which one of you did this to her, by the way? You're so lucky my baby saved you from all of those horrible things. Now go eat breakfast. And she just walks through and you guys appear from the teleport. Did you guys hurt my baby?
Where did they teleport from into?
They just teleported like out front.
Oh,
I have not hurt any babies, ma'am. Nope.
We just got here.
And she just storms off back to the house.
man. No, I'm probably not close enough to interact with that yet.
Real
All
quick,
right.
I want to try gating Allie. Techno.
But
Please.
All right. That's probably something we would have tried. Well,
But you didn't.
you remember what Formula 413 does, right? Nobel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Oh wait, no. Before we try that, we should send her a message so she knows, because she seemed not too sure. We were in her mansion, and I think she was the one in control of that.
All right. Let me try.
Leah.
You just see Jason kind of giggling.
Jason, do you know where she is?
I think she's taking a nap in the shop. Something about cell stones. Crazy talk.
Kalsto?
Hey, thank you for the raid and welcome.
Which way's the shop?
And points over to the other building.
Thank you. And two of us will run off to the shop.
All right, so as you guys walk in the door, you just hear Mergen. Patrick,
Hello.
as you get turned back on, seem rather functional. Not quite the same as your last body, but everything on it seems to be functioning as it should. However, you feel slightly different.
Hmm.
As you try to like access old subroutines that you would typically go through and just like reference, you find a lot of data is missing, although you have most of your memories.
Hmm.
And you just have these weird new subroutines that don't really make sense to you. That they're all movement based, though.
Yeah, did anyone like turn on and like be in front of me, or did I just like activate by myself and I'm alone?
They turned you back on, it would seem. And you see like Leah and Mergen and Baron and Tanya kind of all sitting in front of you, watching you turn on.
I think he just kind of like looks down at his hand and like moves his fingers, and then like does like a motion where like he like tries to activate something and nothing happens, and like he does that a few times. I cannot produce electricity. And like he keeps flexing his hand like that.
I lean over to Mergen. Is he supposed to be able to produce electricity? That was a. I don't know if this body does the same thing.
I don't
As,
really
as
know
my
much about it.
Patrick.
I literally found the thing buried in a crater.
I lean over to Tanya. Tanya, did you add electricity to this one, or do you know what this one's supposed to do?
Tanya's just like dazed from the lack of sleep and exhaustion. She's just like, I don't remember.
She's just eating pancakes.
You can see her like slowly bring the pancake to like that far look of tired person just eating the pancake slowly, trying to get it in her mouth.
And then I look at Leah, but I don't lean over to Leah to ask her anything. I just say, I won't insult your intelligence by asking you.
Did you give your the cloak back to Solomon, Leah?
Yeah.
And put your goggles back on?
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to roll an investigation check on Patrick as well.
Okay. A lot.
Damn.
All right, since you just kind of continue working on, you almost have like this mom mode of focus now. Hold on 1 second.
Where are the boo-boos? I'm locking in.
As you kind of sit there, you watching your goggles kind of start doing something weird. As you unlock the last stage of your visor.
Ooh.
So, in addition to all the abilities you already have, you now can automatically detect illusions you can see and automatically succeed on saving throws against them. In addition, you see a bright aura on any creature that isn't in its true form. As an action, you can cast the anti-magic field spell from the visor, and it can't be used again until the next dawn.
Ooh, okay.
But you guys get an operational Patrick. Diagnosing this one though, Leah, as you go through some of the different parts and components and you've just been watching them, this one seems... The head seems similar, like it's some sort of device which you don't understand greatly, but the body itself looks like it's more physically capable. It looks tougher, more agile. It doesn't look like it was designed the same as the last one.
He was rather punchy, wasn't he?
I mean, it does like to punch things.
Yeah, as Leah says that, I think that like kind of like makes him think back to how he used to fight, and he like kind of like takes another look at the subroutines, and some of them start to make more sense.
Punch.exe.
Punch.face.
I would recommend giving him some practice before sending him back out in the field, but he looks functioning. Good work.
All right, so as all of them just look tired and probably start heading off to sleep, do you mention the issues Tess mentioned? Or what do you guys
Oh,
do?
sorry, I thought we came in now.
Oh, you're already in. Yeah, you came in right as all this happened.
Leah?
Leah rested. She's fine.
Yes, dear.
We were hoping you could send a message for us.
You see her holding some sort of delicate, like, crystal framework,
It's breaks.
and you see it crush in her hand.
We're not interrupting, are we?
Oh, no. No. And she just kind of brushes the dust out of her hands. Yes, sure. To whom?
Ellie.
Not a bad idea.
Now you feel a little guilty, don't you?
I will send a message to Allie. Anything in particular? I'll just check in.
Check in and let her know we're gonna try and open a portal, bring her home.
Oh, good. I will send a message to Allie.
Mhm.
Make sure I don't flub it miraculously. Yeah, we're good.
Conjure up a sending spell to Ellie. Your spell finds no purchase.
Yeah. No, it didn't go through. Which
Alright.
I am currently working on a solution for. So, you can't send things to space, can you?
Sure. How far?
Good. That's all I need. Sorry, can't help. Good luck.
Okay.
She goes back to her table and pulls out another like little crystal thing, and she starts working on it.
Mhm.
Well, we can still try and open a portal. I just don't know if it's gonna work.
It's worth a shot.
Okay. Takes a deep breath. Focuses on Allie. Player doesn't remember. What was her full name again?
Remember?
Hmm?
There's one full name, and then there's other names that she had that were summoned with her.
The one we know.
Was it Aliana?
No, that was one of the clones.
Oh,
Or
okay.
one of the other three.
I couldn't remember what her full name is.
Well, if we don't know, then we'll just go with Allie. If we
You
do
start
know,
going through all the different names, you're like, which one was it?
Hold on, let me go to the list again. Well, we did have a conversation, and I did tell her that her name was Allie, so hopefully she's not, totally lost. But hopefully it works.
here goes nothing. Allie. And she'll attempt to summon her.
Roll a D100. As you try, you open up a gate, and you see it, but nothing comes through.
Let's see it. Just double checking with date. Let me see what's on the outside.
Can I, as the gate opens, can I try to call through it?
Sure, if you'd like.
Allie, it's okay. Just come through. It's me, it's Deft.
Do you pop your head in there, or do you just yell through it?
I'll pop my head in.
Ooh. Roll a history check or a perception check, either or.
Well, I will roll a perception.
Even your modifiers.
His head goes back out very quickly. Yeah, you might want to close that.
Just wave her hand, and she does. The portal just kind of fades. Why? What was through there?
Abyss.
Oh, yeah. Hag realm.
Wrong alley, maybe? Oh, Blue Fox. Where was this Blue Fox you said?
Oh, right. Have you guys seen Fox anywhere?
Oh, he's in the house.
Great. Jill grabs arm and bring him into the house. This way.
You walk into like the sitting room, and you see this fox just sprawled out on a couch. Ah, this is a nice couch. Hey, have you guys ever had a couch before? I've never had a couch before. This is great.
Neither have I.
Yeah, I've had a couple couches.
Oh, where do you put your snacks, though? There's no pockets.
Well, you just kind of gotta shove them between the cushions. You know, you find all sorts of stuff down there.
He just shoves his snout into the cushions. Oh my god, I did not know this was here.
Please do not put food between the cushions.
Oh, I didn't put food there. Don't worry. And winks at you.
Anyway, you wanted to see Death?
Yes, I would very much like to speak with Mr. Deft, like I said before.
How can I help you?
Are you Mr. Deft?
I am.
Oh, hello, Mr. Deft. I am Fox.
Hello, Fox.
Now, if you don't mind, I have to ask you some questions to actually make sure you are Mr. Deft. What's your name?
Deft.
All right. Now that everything's in order, we can deliver the message. Do you want me to tell you this in private? I don't know if he kind of like eyeballs Ari.
No, it's okay. I trust Ari.
Oh, okay.
Just
Just
smiles.
gotta be sure. So, supposed to tell you that you need to be careful because someone pretending to be your friend is not your friend and is trying to set you up and kill you. What was that I was supposed to say? Hold on. I was practicing for so long that I got caught by those drow and I just forgot. And then we played games and then we had grilled cheese.
They would. They would.
Oh, yes. Mr. Gray wanted you to come to his wild party? No, wild.
The Feywild?
Ah, yeah, that place. To come see him because there's something going on there. I don't know. I think his kids are having a hard time or something.
He has
He kept
kids?
going on about his children. But yeah, I think he needs help with his children in the Feywild. And you're supposed to be careful because some guy's trying to kill you, grill you. I don't think grill makes sense.
Okay, Fox, this has been wonderful information. Do you know who specifically is trying to kill me right now?
Some guy named Satesh, I think.
Great. That actually is very helpful.
But it's not like a normal Satesh. It's like a different Satesh.
The evil, we call him the evil Sadesh. I know the one.
Oh, yeah, that guy's trying to kill you.
Okay, great.
Apparently, he's pretending to be one of your friends right now. And he just kind of looks over at Ari very cautiously.
Less great.
He just kind of leans into you. How long have you known this one?
A long time. You know what, Fox? We actually got attacked last night. So, your warning comes.
Oh, good. So my warning is true.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh,
I really appreciate that.
I really did come a long way out of my way to get here, so, I'm glad I could be of some help.
Yeah, who sent you, by chance?
Oh, my boss sent me.
Who's your boss?
Oh, Reynard. It's my boss.
Reynard. I don't know who that is.
Well, obviously not, silly. You're not a fox.
Is Reynard a fox?
I think so.
Well, right then. What will you do now?
Oh, I'm gonna go home now.
Oh. Well, all right. Do you have any more questions?
Not really. But good luck with your friend trying to kill you.
Thanks, man.
And you see him kind of bound off over out the field. However, you do see he stops at Douglas and Strix, who are still playing in the morning. And he stops and talks to Strix for like 5 minutes. And then he stands up and waves goodbye to Strix and then runs off.
Just gonna pen Evil Satosh into the high priority list.
At least we know now who sent that, well, whatever that devil was.
He's disguised as one of our friends. That does not bode well.
No, it does not. Don't suppose you have any way of sussing him out?
Not in particular. Which brings up another question. How did they find us? I am kind of hard to track.
But I might not be.
Well, it doesn't matter, I guess. We'll just have to be more careful, I guess. Not like that's new or anything.
I think we should have Leah take a look at me. Make sure there's not like any kind of divination on me or something.
All right. So as you guys head out to go meet with the rest of the group and catch up on all of this new information, we'll pause there for tonight because it's 1:30 in the morning. It's a good time to pause.
All right.
Hey, thanks for joining the Shadow. We're just leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for showing up, though. Appreciate everybody who hung out, all the big raids and everything. Very much appreciated. Hope everybody enjoyed it. We'll be back tomorrow night with some grimdark action, so hope you'll join us then. It's midnight Central. And anybody who wants to help grow the YouTube channel, that would be very much appreciated as well, as it's pretty tiny. So have a great weekend. Hope to see you then. Night.
Good night, everyone.
Night,
See you
everybody.
tomorrow.
Good night.